Alright, we're back. Day 6. So I did my best to take a break yesterday. And I mostly took a break, but I find sometimes it's hard. One of my challenges, or one of my struggles, is that I have tended to, over the years, define myself according to what I do. And a big shift for me since Phoenix has been born is letting go of this idea that it isn't about what I do, but who I am. Who I am in what I do matters more than anything, because I could do all the right things apparently on the surface as the action, but if I'm within that seeking some kind of validation, seeking some kind of recognition, seeking some kind of something externally that I think I need to fulfill myself, then who I am is implying lack and implying that I'm not good enough, or I need to do this in order to prove myself. And that is where, not the problem is, but the solution to me and my experience in my life is, it's really about who I am. That makes all the difference, I think. And so it's hard for me not to do things, like to actually like take time off without feeling like I'm failing, or I'm miserable, or, you know, I'm lazy or whatever. You know, the judgments really kind of kick up, and the depression kind of kicks up of like, all of a sudden I don't have a purpose because I don't have anything to do. When in reality, who I am is the work that needs to be done, ensuring that I am clear in who I am, and my principles of who I am is clear, and the reasons I do things needs to be clear because it's the who I am. Anyways, side note from yesterday, so we're on day 6 now. They didn't fall, they didn't fall. One more shuffle. Okay, here is day 6. Yay! I've been waiting for this card because I did kind of peek at it. Or not peek at it, but I noticed it on my first day of getting this deck. So here's the card. And it is Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. And the reason I liked this card when I first saw it was because I have a friend named Anna who is in Europe and is so far away, and I've never met her, but I've known her for over a decade, and she has been such a pillar of support for me over the years, even when I didn't want to recognize it. And so I guess I can recognize her here and say thank you, Anna, for everything that you've done in terms of your own personal process of ensuring that you know who you are and your purpose and what you want to do for life as yourself, what you want to do for you as life. And in that, you've been such a clear example for me, and a lighthouse, and, you know, laying foundations. You know, you've walked the mother process. It's like recognizing those that have come before you, recognizing that, you know what, I am a student. I have so much to learn. There's so much I don't know, and I don't know how many times in my life I've gotten to that point. Well, I do know, about two times. I've hit this mark in my life where I realize and am humbled in realizing there's so much I don't know, and there is so much for me to learn, and realizing there's so many more people in this world that can be teachers to me, and I don't know it all. And you know, it's that point of humbling yourself and asking for help and looking for guidance when it's necessary. You're not alone. You can, you know, ask for help. You can, you know, seek others for support and guidance, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to do it alone. Man is not an island. So yeah, so Anna's been a very supportive role in my life over the last decade, in just like laying the foundations and sharing herself and making herself very visible to be able to see. And I feel like my life and my process is easier because of her. And so thank you, Anna. And yeah, just in general, that point of like humbling yourself and just realizing that, do you really know it all? Do you really have all the answers? Do you really know what's what? Do you really know what's right? Do you know really what's best for all? Do you actually live what is best for you? Is there room for a little humbleness and, you know, stepping down and letting someone else take the throne, in terms of letting someone else stand up and share their process and their experience and their understanding, and what can you learn from that? It's that point of being quiet and listening and hearing what someone else has to share, and using that to support yourself and not think that you're the one that has all the answers. So this is a very cool point of humbleness. And yeah. What also is coming up is, because the way that the card looks is like there's this woman kind of standing over the earth, the mountains, water, and there's like a bunch of women or people standing around on this land, and they're kind of like in her. So that too to me is like mother earth, you know. The earth has provided everything. The earth has laid the foundation for us to have and to know what real life is all about, and what is possible within life, and the real beauty and the real richness and the real abundance and the real expression of diversity that exists, and how that diversity is actually the most healthy. So it's that point again too, kind of linking it now, is that we're 7 billion different people, and that is okay. And our differences should not be a source of conflict. They should be a source of, we're enriched. I'm enriched because of your existence, because you have a different point of view, because you have a different vantage point, because you see differently and you understand differently, and I'm enriched because of that. That is like the real point in it. You know, ecosystems are healthy when they're diverse, and we as humanity are diverse as fuck. So why aren't we healthy? Because we're using it against each other. We're using our differences to accept an idea of separateness, when we're actually one. We're all one. And so in that oneness, we're equal and equally valuable and valued. Obviously, it comes back to self. You have to value yourself first and foremost, but it's at that point of like, maybe shut up and listen to someone else and hear what they have to say, and hear how they got to that understanding, and understand why they have that understanding and that perspective. Understand why people have certain beliefs. Why do people hold certain ideas? Why do people take certain stances within any arena, politics, religion, whatever? Why do people stand in that position? And just because it's different from you doesn't mean it's wrong. It's specific to them, and there's a reason they made it to that point. So our job is to enrich ourselves by not judging or creating conflict. There's enough war. I mean, the external war is the internal war, so we have to stop creating the war with other people inside of ourselves and hear them out. So good. So good. So, yes. Okay. Seeding the light, laying foundations to the divine plan. You have to be the change. You have to be the change you want to see in this world. You cannot wait for someone else to change, because that is spitefulness. I'm not going to change until they change. Well, they have this hateful view, I'm going to have this hateful view. That is spitefulness, and that is why we are in this mess. So be the change. Be the lighthouse. Dare to be the one that steps out ahead and says, this is the way. I'm not going to accept and allow conflict to exist within me in relation to anyone, because I realize I am everyone. Everyone is me. We're all one. We're all equal. We all matter. We're all valid. We're all valuable. And together, in harmony, we're enriched. So that is my point of focus today, and I hope it is for you too. And yeah, be the change. Shed some light on the way to creating what is best for all by you dropping the sword and you dropping the bomb Don't drop the bomb. Don't drop the bomb. Put it, you know, put it away. Don't throw the bomb. And don't drop the bomb. Wave the white flag. Wave the white flag. Surrender. Surrender. Surrender to the battle. Dare to lose. And say, I don't want to fight anymore. Conflict is over. I'm not participating. Okay, cool. See you tomorrow.